everybody. I hope everyone had a happy 4th. Well, on the 4th of July, I lost another person that was close to me. My last video I dedicated to my nephew, Amon, and my girlfriend, Joe. My girlfriend, Joe, is strong, but I had lost my nephew, Amon. And on the 4th, I lost my friend and neighbor that lived across the street. I've been here since 1997, and she was the first person that came over and introduced herself to me and told me the history about the neighborhood, and just nice. She came to a couple of my birthday parties. Her and my brother were friends, and it's just sad. You know, I got an alert on my Ring camera, and it told me that, you know, police had went up to her driveway. So she had her camera so that she could see my front door, and I had my cameras in front of my house so that I could see her area. She has a big house across the street, and a big yard in the front of her house. And I remember her telling me, "You better keep that porch light on so I can see you walking up to your front door." You know, I'm going to miss her. And so this one is dedicated to Ms Womack. The reason why I chose these colors is her house is a light green and brown, and mine is a dark green and brown. And I don't have a lot of brown, but I wanted to do the dark green and the light green, you know, dedication to her. I'm sorry. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys, again, had a wonderful 4th and everything is going well in your neck of the woods. Sacramento was kind of hot today. We thought we thought we were going to have a tornado the other day. My husband was up and watching these dark clouds that came over us, and then it got real windy, you know, tornado weather. So we were up and alert. You know, this weather's crazy these days. I don't have a lot of brown, and I guess I have to buy some more because I didn't see any inside of my baskets up there. So I have this little bit and this little bit, you know, just to accent it. Let's get to pouring. Again, I have another small vase here and a 8 by 10. No, this is a 10 by 10. 10 by 10 canvas here. I usually do 8 by 10s when I do the vases, but I don't think I have any more. Don't think I have any more. You know, I've always said in my videos, you know, cherish the one you with, love, tell everybody hi, you know, just don't be a mean person, and I'm going to continue to say that every time. Peace, love, and happiness. I think the main color that I'm going to put on here is let me see. I think I'm just going to be the light green. We're not going to call it, oh, that's thick, light green lime today because it's going to be light green. After this, I'm going to go and pick some peaches off my tree before all the squirrels get it. Squirrels be out there. My niece is in town from Atlanta. She is a stewardess, and she contacted me and her uncle. Uh-oh, look at that big old boogie. And we're going to go, we have I don't know if you guys have a crab shack in your area. Excuse me. But anything crab, I am loving it. And we're going to take her to the crab shack. My nephew, his wife, and he has a little 2-year-old. These colors have been sitting in here So I know I'm about to run into some boogies. These actually are pretty together. They should be. They're the color of my house. Oh, and her house. Oh, that was a piece of something. I don't know. But let me get a stick so I can push it off. Found a little one. I think I've done these colors before. If I have, so what, and so be it. They're pretty. These colors are thick. Psychedelical, huh? We went down to Bakersfield to see my husband's family after the 4th. We didn't go anywhere on the 4th because we have fur babies and they are so afraid of the fireworks. Here in Sacramento County, you can do fireworks. My daughter was telling me they couldn't do it there, and I talked to my son. He said you can't do them in San Diego either. So they were out. You can't do them personally, but they have a big fireworks show there. It's gonna be a quick video. Uh-oh. Yeah, so there's a lot of states that, because you know what fire and fireworks do. Either you're going to burn down somebody's house or you're going to burn some houses. A couple years ago, our neighbor popped the firework and it came over. We were in bed, but we weren't in bed. We were watching TV and they were popping fireworks and they went over and it landed in our backyard and it burned the top of my jacuzzi, the cover of my jacuzzi. My husband didn't want to say anything, but I would have went over there and popped her. But we didn't. We just let it go and he repaired it and so on and so forth. But if it was up to me, I would have went over there and popped her. Because she could have came and said something to her. Hi, Mr. Cat. Oh, here, Mr. Cat. She could have came over and said something to us. He's like, who are you talking to? But she didn't. And we had to find out the next day that she did it. And the reason why we knew it was her, because she was the only one popping fireworks on our block. On the other blocks, they're way down. Only way something could have came and did that was like blocks over. Which, it could have been, but not likely. Not likely. I'm going to put a little bit. No, I got brown over here. Let me see how that flows. And then we will see what we need to add. One moment. Well, as you can see, it's been dripping and dripping and dripping. And what I'm going to do is put a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that'll be it. Maybe that is it. Putting this paint on the side help it pour off easier. Well, I'm gonna bring you in. Hold on a second. Told you this video gonna be quick. I still got to do the paint. That's pretty. Nice, nice colors there. Got the light green, the brown, and the dark green. There's the bottom. Let me fix this. Yeah, I think it's even though it's more light than anything, but it's still, you got your dark green and your brown in there. It's gonna be pretty. Hold on a second. Let me move this off and get the paint ready. Since this paint is so thick, it ain't moving in like I wanted it to, so we gotta tilt, 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 tilt. Tilt on over to that side. Back in the middle. Come on. Come on. Tilt over to that side. Try to cover up that hole in the middle. Yeah. Hopefully this will be the one that cover it. Come on. Cover it. There we go. Tilt that off the side. I just want to tilt that and keep that. I like that green on the side. Tilt it over to this side. Come on. I done used all the paint up. It ain't. Come on. Run on off. Come on. There we go. It's running off. Tilt that back to the middle. Yeah, I've used these colors, but maybe not just these colors. I think I have white in it. Make sure my sides are all done. Yeah, they are done and covered. Take off these gloves and bring you in. Another fly came in here to say hi. Hi and bye, fly. Yeah, this is pretty. I like those colors that stayed on the end over there. I got to fix that end. It's just sticking up just a little bit in those colors. See if I can. Oop, oop, oop. Maybe I'll take that off. But look at here. Oh, I like the way the brown is coming through there. That's pretty. That is really, really pretty. So this is a dedication to my friend, Ms Beatrice Womack. Rest in peace. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day. Remember, love, hugs, kisses. Pick up the phone and say hi. Hear someone's voice. I appreciate you. Bye-bye. And I love you guys.